And guess what? It's Christmas come early. Let me put me bar humbug hat on. And why is that? Because you might have seen in some of the videos over the last month or so that I was doing a small account for one of the guys in the squad called Win. So it's a little salute to you, you handsome little bugger that you are. And the idea was to look at Bitcoin once a day and take 50 quid and turn it into an account that's worth 200 quid. But do it by Christmas Eve. Well, I've done it today. So it has come early. It's come on the 9th of December. So I've had a great day. So let me flick this over. Also on this is pound JPY. I told the guys in the squad this morning we were going to be trading this, and we got a few quid out of it. So I'm quite happy with that. I can live with that, you know, get a tenner out of it, because that was a little account that's not really worth a great deal of money. You know, I'll kind of show you. So a tenner on 400 quid is worth a bob or two. Now, also did this one. Now this one, just to kind of show you, I did 64 quid on this account today. But that one's on 5 grand, so you can see the difference. Whoa! Got the coffee, boys and girls, got the coffee. And guess what? She's got no clothes on. Go on, give us a flash.
No.
Give us a flash.
Bar humbug.
They're my bar humbug. Boobs. Go on, I'll give you the willy.
Oh, you can have it.
I haven't got a hole for that.
I'm not even going there.
So, what's the difference between the two? Well, this is like sort of considerably bigger than the other one, so naturally the profits will be considerably bigger than the other one. But when it comes to 50 quid, now that's difficult, isn't it? And it's because you've literally got nowhere to go. So I'm going to come back to this sheet in just a second. Let me switch on the Bitcoin account that we are, and I'll show you the whole process. Now, there it is today. So we've done a tenner off it today. Okay. I'm quite happy with that. It's replicated, and I'm just working literally from point to point and trying to have 1-2 trade ideas a day and then take what it's willing to give me. Okay. I did push the boat out a little bit on this because it was aggressive. Now, I will come to this in just a second. So here we go. So there's the start. So 23 days ago. 50 quid dropped in. Now, there's a lot of red marks on this because I've got nowhere to go. I had to build up a surplus in order to get in and out of the trades. So as you can see then, as it gets a bit out of hand, I've already banked X amount. I can sacrifice trades, as I've done on a regular basis, but I've always got money in reserve. In other words, I've built the balance up. And then you just rattle away down, and I split trades, I sacrifice trades, but I get them in, I get them out, and it runs, and it runs, and it runs, and it runs, and it runs. And there you go. 151 quid's worth of profit. So that turned that 50 quid, oops, sorry, I'll bring that back. 50 quid into 285. To me, that is a good way of doing it. But how did I do it? I did it through tracking it on one of these. This I use all the time. It's a very good sheet to work out where I'm going, how I'm going to get there, and ultimately slow me down. Let me kind of explain. So as you can kind of see, we start with a 50 quid balance. I set it to a 2% gain per day. Now, some days considerably better than 2%. But what you've got to remember is it's an over-leveraged account because I'm using BlackBull that can have up to 500 to 1. So it'll allow me to open up sort of 10, 20, 30p on 50 quid. But what I do is I stage it back. I only ever start with 10p, get a quid, cash it out, start again, and then just build it up gently through the day. Now, each day, that 2% gives me a target. So, started with a quid. we're now up to 4 quid. Anything above that, we're beating 2%. And that's what the P&Ls are. And here. So it just moves on and on. So it's taken me 23 days, and it's 23 days straight through. I didn't have one losing day. Had losing positions, as I've just shown you. And if you go through the statement, you'll see no day lost. Every single one of them paid me. Okay? So through. And it hit the target. So the growth is 301%. There's not a bank in the land would give me that. So now, what's that for? Well, Joanne, Christmas. The idea was to take her out for a slap-up meal, or have maybe a nice sort of night in a hotel. You can get a hotel room for 200 quid. You know, maybe she bring this. Who knows? But I ain't using it. But the point what I'm making is, it was slow, steady steps. Now this bit here was quite difficult. It was really difficult because I had nowhere to go. If I got it wrong, I'd wipe the account. So I had to build it up. So I had a little bit of a buffer that if it did go back to 50, it's not the end of the world. But if I tried to do a tenner up here, then it would become a problem because I didn't have that little extra buffer. And then as the buffer builds up, you can maybe stretch it out a little bit. Maybe take that extra trade. So instead of trading once a day, trade 2 times a day. Build it up, and then it just grows. But now it'll do 4 or 5 quid a day quite easily if we'll continue it. And it'll just keep adding up and adding up. So why am I showing this? Why am I telling you this? It's basically about simple planning. You know, I had a clear goal, and then all I had to do was stick to a plan, put some simple rules in place. 2% a day. It's not a lot. It doesn't sound a lot. And everybody, oh, you can't do that all the time. You can on a small account. And I agree, it's a bit difficult when you're up on sort of like a bigger account. But if you plan it out, the world's your oyster. And keep the expectation realistic. Now, the expectation is probably the key element here. I knew I had up to Christmas Eve, so I'm well ahead of the game, right? But each day to get to that 200 quid was planned based around a 2% increase. You know, 2%, get a shade over it each day. It's only a couple of quid. Bump, bump, bump. So my expectation was in place, the plan was in place, but the next part of it came down to discipline. It's very easy to let a chart run away with you. You know, oh, I'm excited, I'm in, I've got to go and market the trade again. No, you don't have to go to market again. Your desire to trade should never outweigh the reason. So my reason at this point was to get it to that 200 quid so I can have a night in a hotel. I did it recently in the summer. And if you watch the videos, you'll see last week I was on the Christmas markets little cruise thing. Go see the huts and all of that sort of thing in the market squares. And a small account paid for it. You know, had a little bit surplus money. I'll be booking a lodge in January. Why? Because of the reason. That's the reason. I want a break. How much will that break cost? Well, it's X amount. How long have I got to achieve it? X amount of days. Divide your holiday by the days you've got, gives you a daily target, and then when you hit that daily target, you quit. That's how trading operates. Steady steps that are planned inside an expectation. But if I turned around and said I want to go on a world cruise that's going to cost 30,000 quid and I've got 30 days to pay for it, £1,000 a day is a lot of money if you've got a small account. But if you want to break in a little lodge, you can get a decent lodge for £200-300 out of season. There you go. 50 quid. put it in, steady steps over the course of a month, maybe it's 2 months, you've just bought yourself a holiday. Cherish your thoughts. Anyway, Wayne, I was all excited because I finished it today. That was done for you. And keep the challenges coming. I'll keep plugging away and walking the same path as you, because Wayne was doing it as well. And I'm really proud of the guys in the squad, because they do take these things on board and they do try. Sometimes they fail. A lot of the time they get the job done correct. But I always walk the path with them. So I go through the same journey that they go through. And I think that's the fairest way. So as always, guys, trade well, keep your risk managed. But above all, do what you love. And the money will follow. See you all in the next one.